Hi everybody, my name is Ian Johnson, coming to you live from John Heinz National Wildlife Refuge. Right now I am standing in the middle of the Pollinator Garden. So I want to talk to you a little bit about what that is and why it's here, why it's important. So this Pollinator Garden, it's all native plants, right? So none of them are non-native, and I will get to why that is important in a little bit. So the garden was started in 2019 by Mobilized Green High School crews. They designed and planted this whole area, and these wooden boxes you see in front of me are called bee hotels. These were actually installed last year. I'll tell you a little bit about those too. So what a Pollinator Garden is it's just native plants and native pollinating plants for bees, butterflies, and other species to use to spread their pollen and get nectar from and that kind of thing. It's important that all these plants are native rather than invasive, because there's invasive, so non-native plants that come from overseas, seeds that are dispersed here for various different reasons, whether individuals are bringing them from different areas, people let their house plants out and plant them places they're not supposed to be. These invasives tend to take over areas. They're not adapted to live in the areas that they end up in, but they can oftentimes take over and choke out all the native species. They use up all the resources that they need. Problem is, a lot of the other organisms that depend on some of these native plants to live, as these native plants get choked out and there's less and less of them, they have less to survive on. So it's a resource that they really need, and these invasive species tend to ruin it. So all these native pollinators, right, we put these here for the use of all these different pollinating insects. So Heinz has several different pollinator beds. We're working real hard to remove invasive species, like Phragmites is a big one. It's an example of an invasive marsh plant, and plant lots and lots of native plants in their place. So we've got several pollinator gardens. Like I said, this is just one of the first ones that was done. And then in the middle, we have bee hotels. So what we have here are usable habitat for bees, wasps, and other bee-like insects that can use these here just to create their homes to live in and out of. If you zoom in on them, you can see you've got bees coming in and out. They're very, very active. There's tons of them in here. And you'd think, okay, it may be unsafe to be near them, but they don't mind. You can be close to them as long as you're not disturbing them. They really are just here to enjoy the flowers and enjoy having a place to live. That's the Pollinator Gardens. I want to thank John Heinz National Wildlife Refuge for allowing us to use their space today. Make sure you check out phillynature.org for more videos like this one and more information on spaces like this one and all the other green spaces in Philadelphia. And make sure you like and subscribe to Grid Magazine's YouTube channel. Smash the like button on this video and check us out again sometime.